Hey, what is up guys? I'm Greg Builds, and welcome to this Minecraft build tutorial. On this episode, we're going to create an easy to build suburban house. And this suburban house is a comfy sized house with a wraparound porch and 2 floors of living space. Now this suburban house also features a large garden, and I can't wait to show you guys how to make this build project. This house is broken down into 9 steps, and without further ado, let's start the build. Also, this suburban house is roughly 16 by 16 blocks wide, and it is 13 blocks tall. Also, here's the completed list of materials you'll need to build the suburban house. As a side note, this entire build project will require 16 block area by 16 block area spacing. And I marked my area out with dirt, and you can do the same, that way you know how big the layout is before we start the build. Step 1. First, let's create the base of the house. We will need 96 stone brick blocks and 100 birch planks. First, let's start at the back left corner of the marked out area. Move over 1 space and back 1 space, then make a 2 wide stone brick row. And make this double wide row a total of 14 blocks long. Then we can make it 2 blocks wide on the side, and continue until we reach just in front of the dirt outline. Then we can continue this double wide stone brick border all the way back to the start. To double check your dimensions, the outside edge of the stone brick border will be 14 by 14 blocks wide. Then we can fill the center with birch planks. Step 2. Next, let's create the 4 main walls to the house. We'll need 252 yellow concrete blocks. Let's start by adding yellow concrete blocks on top of the birch planks closest to the stone brick border. Then once we outline the border, we can add 6 additional yellow concrete blocks. And that'll make the concrete wall a total of 7 blocks tall. Then we can fill in the rest of the walls. Step 3. Next, let's add in the doors and windows. We'll need 52 white glass panes, 6 spruce doors, and 52 oak trap doors. At the front of the house, move over 3 spaces. Then clear a 2x2 opening. Then we can add in 2 more spruce doors. Then move over another 3 spaces and make a 2x2 window. Then we can add in oak trap doors for shutters. And make sure there's 2 blocks of spacing in between the door and the window. And make sure there's also 2 blocks of spacing on the ends. Then we can move over 3 spaces and make another 2x2 opening. Then leave another 2 blocks of spacing and make another 2x2 doorway. Then we can head to the back side. Leave 2 blocks of spacing, then make a 2x2 window. Then leave another 2 blocks of spacing and create another window. Then at the sides, leave 2 blocks of spacing. Then add in a doorway. Then leave 2 more blocks of spacing and make 1 more window. Then we can add in windows for the second level. Move up 5 yellow concrete blocks. Then we can move over an additional 2 blocks. Then we can create a 2x2 window on the second additional space over. Then we can leave another 2 blocks of spacing, then add in another window. And these windows will line up with the ones below. Then we can follow the same pattern all the way around the house with the 5th concrete block up. And make sure to leave 2 blocks of spacing in between each window. Step 4. Next we can work on the wraparound porch. We'll need 44 spruce planks, 112 spruce stairs, 48 cobblestone wall sections, and 8 stone brick stairs. Let's start by adding a ring of spruce planks at the 4th yellow concrete block up. And this will be just below the upper windows. Then once the ring is wrapped all the way around the house, we can add in a ring of spruce stairs. And we can wrap these stairs all the way around the spruce planks. Next we can add in a layer of spruce stairs that is one layer below and in front of the previous one. To start this, we'll need to place a placeholder block. Then place the correct stair. Then we can remove the placeholder behind it. Then we can continue all the way around. Next is install cobblestone wall sections. Install the first one in line with the edge of the stone brick blocks below. Then we can leave 4 empty spaces open. Then place another cobblestone wall section. Then we can place in 2 stone brick stairs. And make sure these stone brick stairs line up with the concrete pillars and back. Then we can add in another cobblestone column. Then leave 4 empty spaces. Then we can make another cobblestone wall section, and make sure this one lines up with the edge of the stone brick blocks. Then we can repeat the same exact pattern for the other 3 sides of the house. Step 5. The next step is the second floor and stairway. We'll need 56 birch planks and 8 birch stairs. Inside the house, we can move back to the 4th birch plank. Then place 2 stairs on the 4th birch plank back. Then we can continue the stairs up until there's 4 sets of stairs. Then at the side of the 4th stair up, let's add in birch planks. And fill the birch planks across to the other side. Step 6. Next up is the roof. We'll need 164 spruce stairs and 40 yellow concrete blocks for this step. At the top side of the wall, add 8 additional concrete blocks. Then add 6 more on top of that. Then we can add a row of 4, and then 2 more blocks on top of that. Then we can repeat for the other side. At the other side of the house, add a row of 8 concrete blocks. Then add a row of 6. Then we can add a row of 4 after that. And then 2 more blocks on top. Then let's add in a row of stairs at the side. And make sure these overhang the ends by 1 space. Then we can continue up until there's a total of 6 rows of stairs. Then once the 6 rows of stairs are completed, we can add in 6 rows of stairs on the other side of the house. Next up, we can add upside down stairs along the sides, and this will help provide extra detail to the roof line. Then we can also repeat on the other side by adding extra upside down stairs to the side of the overhang. Step 7. This step is for landscaping around the house. We'll need 32 coarse dirt blocks, 32 oak trap doors, and 32 poppy flowers. To start, add coarse dirt blocks 4 blocks wide in between the cobblestone pillars. Then we can add trap doors to the front of the coarse dirt blocks. Then add poppy flowers on top. Then we can repeat this pattern all the way around the house. Step 8. Next was adding a garden in the back, and this garden is optional as the house build is completed. However, I think this garden makes the house stand out, and it can also provide plenty of food in your Minecraft world. Now this backyard garden will be 14 blocks wide by 10 blocks deep. And then once we have the outline established, we can make a ring of water, and this water will help hydrate the plants. Then we can remove the grass using a garden hoe. Then in the center of the garden, we can add in a picnic table. And I'm going to make this out of birch stairs. Then I'm going to plant pumpkin seeds, watermelon seeds, carrots, beets, and wheat. Also, we can add in lily pads on top of the water. And these lily pads will help create stepping stones that we can use for a walkway to cross into the center of the garden. Step 9. Lastly is the interior. Now the house is complete and you can decorate the way you prefer. And I'll quickly show you a walkthrough of the way I decorated the interior. And I hope this will give you ideas on how you can decorate your house. Thanks for watching guys, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions about the build or would like to leave some feedback, I would love to hear it. Also, make sure to subscribe because I create build tutorials just like this one every week. I'll catch you in the next one. Later guys. Want more build tutorials? I have many other playlists that might interest you on my channel. Make sure to check them out.